Hey everyone, this is Goku-san DBZ and welcome back for a new Let's Play video. As you can see, still have a long ways to go, working slowly but surely on this future castle. Still a very much long way to go, but that's just part of the fun. Yes, some stuff I've slowly been working on here and there to start connecting. Just start opening a little bit here, and then go back to what I was working on. Part of one of the first stairways. Going from one of the upper levels on up to another area of the future castle. Still got definitely a long ways to go. How many episodes of Let's Plays there will be before this castle is actually done? Well, that remains to be seen. I have no clue on that one. Because when it comes to playing occasionally Minecraft, it's about, for me, it's more just about enjoying the journey. I've played a little Survivor here and there over the years, but I've always preferred creative, just using the imagination and unwinding. I mean, you would probably never catch me in a million years playing on like normal big online servers. Maybe a private online server I might get involved in eventually or maybe try to start up my own server eventually, once I get more the hang of things like that. But I would definitely never be part of something that allows like normal hacks and stuff, like a anarchy server like, say, 2B2T. Which, yes, I'm all too familiar with 2B2T. Mostly thanks to, I think, one of probably my personal favorite Minecraft YouTuber, that being FitMC. Arguably a pretty awesome Minecraft YouTuber to watch, especially if you're interested in the interesting journeys of the world of 2B2T, the oldest anarchy server. And some of my personal favorite episodes, probably FitMC, are the ones when he travels down the different highways, whether it be highway in the Nether, which was pretty fun to watch, but I really enjoyed when he went to of course, the realm of the Enderman and stuff. It's really cool. That was a very interesting one. But the different highways in 2B2T, it's interesting to see the journey. I'm glad I don't have to worry, like, about withers and stuff, thank goodness. That would be some I'd rather not have to deal with. But it is definitely interesting hearing all the, like, sort of war stories and stuff of 2B2T, of the different groups over the years. And of course, how some members of 2B2T obviously are involved with a specific online community that from time to time I've been involved with, which is a group of actually very fascinating people that I've talked to, mostly when I've gone on in the group and stuff, mostly to just talk about wrestling and stuff like that. But that being, of course, a little group called 4chan. You may or may not have heard of, but 4chan is actually where I first started learning about Minecraft and stuff years ago. But 4chan has a lot of actually wrestling fans, believe it or not. Actually amazes me how many people in 4chan actually love professional wrestling. It's pretty cool, honestly. You have often quite a few interesting topics and stuff that go on. But it's been proven in the past that when 4chan is focused, they are not to be trifled with. Never mess with them. Tumblr learned that years ago in the brief Tumblr 4chan war. That I really enjoyed the synopsis that was done by Internet Historian. Really cool YouTube channel. If you ever get the chance to check out, I do highly recommend checking out Internet Historian. If you're interested in just learning about different random topics online. Yeah, right now just working on one entrance and exit. A part of the more underground section of what will be the lower areas of the castle. I'd say this will probably end up being, yeah, definitely one of the lower areas, but it will not be the lowest area of the castle. I'd say I'll end up having at least maybe 2 lower areas. At least. Minimal. Hard to say when it's all said and done how the castle's gonna look. But this is gonna help me at least get a better idea of how some stuff will be. But no, I would say of other YouTubers I followed from time to time, seeing that's done stuff involving a guy kick Av. I would say, though, VitMC is my personal favorite Minecraft YouTuber specifically, I would say the first real big Minecraft YouTuber I ever learned about was when I first got into Minecraft, back about 10 years ago. That was probably Captain Sparklez. I think the first video I ever saw from Captain Sparklez, though, was his parody video Minecraft style, parody of course, Gangnam Style from Psy, which is like 12 years ago when Gangnam Style came out. Yeah, boy, do I feel old saying that and realizing it's been 12 years since Gangnam Style came out. Where does the time fly? Sometimes I wonder, where the heck did all the time go? It's crazy sometimes, really, when you look back and realize sometimes how fast time really goes. I think when I was younger, time didn't seem to go by as quick, but it seems as you get older, time seems to speed up. And that is something I've been told over the years, that eventually when you get and start looking back, contemplating on your existence. And that is something I am slowly starting to do. I guess you could say partially. One thing I want to do with my YouTube channel is sort of just put out there like my thoughts and stuff on different topics throughout the years. Whether it be like just thoughts of like what I believe in, or things, different thoughts and things I contemplate on over the years. For instance, just our existence as humans on this single planet called Earth. Sorry about that, sheep. But that's the thing I love about the internet. There's definitely a variety of many different types of people. There is really no other place you can go really in the world that there's such a broad, different spectrum of different groups and types of people out there. That's one of the things I love about the internet. The internet is such a fascinating and unique place. It's amazing how much the internet and online culture has evolved just since really when I first really started going online, which was, I would believe, around the mid-2000s. It was back around the time of, I believe I was using Windows XP software back when I really started checking out, spending more time online and stuff. I remember back in like the like early to mid 2000s, I used to go to a specific online, mostly back in the day before I had a normal computer to do a lot online stuff. I would use the public library computers and stuff to go online a lot. Uh, there was a one specific library I went to a lot, off and on throughout the years, especially when, well, I was studying and stuff for when I eventually would get my GED, as I didn't go to public school like most people. I spent 10 years out of 12 years I was actually homeschooled, and then the other 2 years went to private school. So definitely I learned a lot of unique things. I would say maybe it's one of the things that allow me to be very unique and different from many other people, is because I didn't really ever experience things like peer pressure and stuff like that like a lot of people. Like actually my longtime best friend. As, let me think. We've been friends probably since around like 1997, if that says how long we've been friends. A very long time. And like me, he's also a gamer, funny enough. He also is pretty big into Minecraft himself. I don't know how much Minecraft he plays nowadays, but like me, he was always more into the creative mode and stuff. And sometimes, at one time, we had like a small private server we used. Now, he never really got into YouTube and stuff, doing YouTube videos or anything. I think at one time he was doing stuff on like Tumblr at one time. I think now he does stuff on TikTok. But, well, not a million years will I ever set up a TikTok account. Mostly because of just stuff I know about the website. I would never have an account. At one time, I was actually on Twitter. I deleted my Twitter account just because of how toxic the entire culture is on Twitter. I tried briefly, tried out Tumblr. Tumblr was a thing. Outside of YouTube, the only other social media I actually really enjoyed, and I was sad when they stopped it, was actually Google Plus. I actually enjoyed quite a bit. I thought it was a more fun version of like Facebook. Funny enough, like outside of YouTube, I probably spend more time, I would say, social media wise, Facebook. Though from time to time I've actually gone on and actually checked out my old, very first social media account I ever had, which was actually on MySpace. I've actually thought about like converting my old MySpace into maybe a like MySpace page or something, though I don't think I can do that anymore. Like link up, unfortunately, with YouTube, which kind of sucks. Because I would actually love to do something like that, like try to start back up. Oh, what the heck did I do? Oh, that's just wonderful. Okay, gotta fix something quickly. Okay, I'm not sure how I accidentally dropped that stone without noticing. Where are you, my stone? There it is. That's better. Okay. So let's get back to what I was doing. So, anyways, quickly, probably just record a little more and then cut this episode up. But I do enjoy occasionally doing this, just like little simple discussions on my Let's Play videos. Because sometimes I like to just talk about specific things at the moment that are really on the top of my mind. And enjoy, of course, listening to this beautiful music. But with that said, I haven't really decided yet what else I want to do social media wise, but give me a heads up and stuff. Let me know actually if you like me, and maybe try to set up actual like official Facebook account and stuff, like based around my YouTube channel and stuff, rather than my actual private, as I like to try to keep my YouTube channel and my normal life separate from each other. Though over the years, one thing I will say doing videos here on YouTube throughout the years, I am genuinely quite happy with the fact there are actually people interested in listening to discussions and like just videos sharing my passion and enjoyment for gaming. Honestly, I genuinely appreciate it. I'm glad there's actually people out there that actually don't mind listening. That has actually really helped me out sometimes. Given I do have, off and on, quite a bit, I have always had depression issues. It's not something I've always been very willing to really get open about, but it's something I will say from personal experience throughout the years with depression is, if you feel that you need to talk to someone, if you need, seek out, talk to a counselor. I mean, I have had off and on for years have used counseling, and trust me when I say it actually can help out a lot. There are also other things that can really help out with battling depression. Some of the major, I'd say, sources that have really helped me personally through depression throughout the years. One is actually video games. Has been one thing has helped me through a lot of depression issues throughout the years. I would say another big thing for me that has really helped me out has been music. Has really helped me out big time throughout the years. Probably some of the biggest artists that have really helped me through some rough times have been artists like Linkin Park. I would say also another artist that's really helped me throughout the years, outside of Linkin Park, is a band called Red, as well as Demon Hunter. There's some really good like hard rock and metal bands that I do recommend some people check out, that have positive content and positive messages in their lyrics. And if you want something like just to pump you up but make you feel good, I recommend checking out the band Dragon Force, as they have produced some really good music throughout the years to really help. And usually very cheesy and stuff. That's that way though with many like power metal bands out there. But that's one of the reasons I love Dragon Force as much as I do, is because of their cheesiness. Is one of the reasons I love them so much. I could say the same about Amon Amarth though. Even though they're power metal, I do like the fact most of their songs revolve around Norwegian mythology. If you've never really checked out Amon Amarth, I do highly recommend checking him out. If you don't mind on the heavier side of things, that's why some people refer to Amon Amarth and bands like him as Cookie Monster Metal. Yes, I get the point and the reason. But Amon Amarth actually knows atmosphere, and they know actually how to do like an epic story. I would say a good example would be an album of theirs, one of their earlier albums, Twilight of the Thunder God, which is obviously based around Thor. And one thing about Amon Amarth is they take that stuff actually pretty serious, as they are actually from that part of the world, of the Scandinavian region. They don't like the Viking metal, the label that they're given. I guess maybe they don't view Viking metal as true as maybe they are, but personally, I have a real love and enjoyment for like Viking metal and stuff. Always have, probably always will. Probably one of my personal favorite bands of that type is a band called Winter Sun. A really cool band I actually highly recommend checking out. Now, if say metal you're interested in, like German, like industrial style, I would say check out a band called Icebrusher. They're pretty good. If you want a little bit more on the gothic side of things, I recommend checking out the band Immigrate, which frontman is Richard, one of the guitars of the band Rammstein, which of course is going through right now a big, huge investigation right now involving the lead singer of Rammstein, Till Lindemann, which I, as of right now, don't really have an opinion on the whole issue, as I have not heard enough of anything from either side to really know what to think yet. I'm waiting to see what else comes out from the investigation over right now going on in Germany. It's kind of crazy though, some of the stuff I have heard supposedly involving Teal. Part of me I can believe, but at the same time, like, I also, like, outside of, like, just the image and stuff, the fact Teal has always been clear that, like, he's actually very much gets surprisingly nervous and stuff around like large crowds of people. Very much more keeps to himself. Pretty similar to that of like individuals like I would say Johnny Depp is also one of those. Not a big people person. In normal public, normal life, I'm not really that much. I just find it a little bit easier to be honest and just speak my mind when it comes to, strangely enough, YouTube and stuff than, say, in normal, regular, everyday life. So I actually appreciate that. YouTube has been a great source for me to help get sometimes when I'm going through rough spots, help me find something to focus on to get my mind off of issues and problems I'm having in my normal day-to-day life. So I appreciate YouTube and people in general on YouTube. I know there's definitely, I have dealt time to time with definitely some trolls on YouTube throughout the years. But at the same time, I have seen and met quite a few really genuinely good people on YouTube, and I definitely owe a lot of thanks. And some awesome YouTubers I've learned about throughout the years. With that said, I'll get ready to wrap up this episode or Let's Play of Minecraft, and I'll see y'all again soon enough. And stay safe out there, everyone, as this world just keeps getting crazier and crazier by the day.